excited about tonight's show. Hey, family, this is Dimi's research on the guests that we've got.
Ah, finally, a doctor on the show.
Yeah, Dr. Harry.
Effie, who's this Braakensiek?
Sick, mate. It's pronounced sick. Braakensiek.
Rupa, a football beefcake at last.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and the chick from The Gladiator. Mate, is there anyone who doesn't want to do this show? Where's Dimi?
Sam Newman, bruh, I love you, bruh. Can't believe you're here. I'm Effie's cousin Dimi. Good to see you, bruh. Come in, Sam Newman. You're right. Hey, look out, bruh. First time in the lifts, probably. Sam Newman, we're heading up to the 18th floor, bruh.
Really?
Oh,
Very nice to see you.
is this a mirror I see before me? You are a fine specimen of a man, bruh. Check out the guns of Navarone, Smith and Wesson. Right. You have been doing those Taibo classes with Johnny Kwong from Flash 705, bruh. A man of the people. Yeah. My sources tell me you got your fingers in a few pies, bro.
Very few pies, to be honest.
Particularly machinery. Yeah, we're down, brother. Down. Seriously, I've got one thing to say to you.
One.
Truly.
A change?
I've sneak previewed the latest collection of Australian metalwork for you.
Yep.
I'm expecting it later tonight. Let's go. I'll preview it later. Sam Newman, what a hero. I can't believe you're here.
I love you,
Warren Capper.
Thank yous. Hello, good thanks. Welcome to the show. And Yasu to our band, Yasu Yindi.
Good thanks.
Good one, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, have we got a show and a half for you tonight or what? It's jam-packed with an abundance of talent, spunk and personality. I'm talking Annalise Braakensiek, Dr. Harry Cooper and Kimberly Joseph. But first up, our guest is a total major spunky legend. Yes, he's the sexy 6'4", ex-bank teller, Lamborghini driving, plumber dodging, idiot loathing Hall of Famer, the one and only John Sammy Newman.
Mr. Sammy, some coffee, darling.
Coffee, darling.
Yes, I make it the way you like your women. Strong, hot, and fresh.
That's what Mother said.
Yes, and black.
Exactly.
And vile.
Sammy,
Yes,
hello, good thanks.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Effie.
Hey,
how are
welcome
you?
to the show.
It's exciting.
Sam.
Yeah, I'm
I
sorry.
know that this is a bit of a foreign environment for you, bro, so just to make you feel at home, I prepared a little footy-esque chit-chat for you.
Do you kick with both feet?
I hear you have a very long torpedo.
Have you ever committed a foul in your back pocket?
Oh, how humorous.
Mr. Sam.
Yes, darling.
I don't get it.
It's
Pardon?
all right, we don't either.
No, we're not too sure about it up here either.
Hey, Sam, please forgive my family.
Yeah,
They tend to get a little overexcited, but I love them.
Yeah.
Hey, Sam, I haven't seen you since the Logies, of which I have won one, by the way, but congratulations to the footy show. You guys cleaned up again. Pretty good.
We take it in turns with our Sydney counterparts.
Oh.
You know, Fat Vorton up there, do you?
Why, I know that you're talking about the red-headed carrot top
That's
guy.
right, Fat.
That's right.
Yep.
He's hilarious as well. He's not as good-looking as you, but is he?
No, he certainly is not, which is not a reflection on me, more a reflection on him.
Hey, Sam, I think it's time to get hot and heavy. You know, you up for it?
Oh, well.
I don't want you suddenly getting frigid on me. You know what I'm saying? It's truth time. Has Eddie got the hots for me or what? Badly?
As a matter of fact, he spoke at length about you after that Logies night and hasn't stopped speaking since.
Sam, everyone knows you as Sam,
Yes.
but your real name's John. Where did the Sam bit come from?
It came from my former coach, Bob Davis, who... now, no one would know who Jackie Gleason is. He used to run a variety show, and he had an orchestra leader called Sammy Spear, and he used to come in and say, and Gleason used to say, and a little bit of travelling music, Sam, and away we go. And I did that one day at training, and that's how it stuck. Sammy Spear.
Hey, Sammy.
Yes.
You got two names, bro. That's unreal.
Pardon?
Well, you got two names, bro. That's unreal.
Yeah,
that's just like my mate Marco Sirigos, a.k.a. Margaret Stevenson. Legend, bro.
Yes, Pa.
You know, Sam, I like the footy show. My favourite episode was the one where the men take your pants down and the whole of Australia see you.
Yeah,
very nice.
It was embarrassing, wasn't it?
It's very funny.
It was embarrassing for me. I don't know about anyone watching.
But Sam, I read in the paper that you wanted to have surgery after that. Why, big boy?
Well, it was absolutely... See, we do the show as you do. We do it live. And Shane, silly little Shane, the captain of Hawthorn, pulled my pants down. Had I had some notice, I mean, if you were going to sell a used car, you'd polish it up a bit. I had no warning, or else I would have just fashioned myself into something a bit more presentable.
I think what Sam is trying to say is he didn't know his little mate was on call that night.
No, whatever that means. I did not know. No, I didn't.
Hey, Sam.
Yes?
You and me have got a lot in common, right? We're both up ourselves, we both love Eddie, and we're both into hair products. Let's delve into the Delver hair product fiasco that you were involved with. What happened?
No, look, I was in business for 10 years with an ex-footballer friend of mine, a bloke called Doug Wade. And this will show you how good we were at business. This is why we played football. Anyhow, these people who had the product in New South Wales and Queensland wanted it in Victoria as well. So the big takeover, Doug and I, who were actual mental business giants, we packed a couple of portmanteaus and suitcases and briefcases, and off we went up to meet these people up in Queensland. And we go to their office, and this is absolutely true. We go to their office, and they're sitting over there with attorneys at law and accountants and the whole batch of people who run the company, chief exec, and Doug and I are there because we are the company. So Doug had brought this briefcase in, and we put the briefcase, Doug put the briefcase on the counter as if to say, well, this is our ammunition. And they started off by wanting to frank shares and could we buy you out and give us an interest-based tax incentive. And I'm sitting there, my eyes are going around like Catherine Wells, and Doug, who I relied on, Doug's got the briefcase, and they couldn't see the briefcase, and he opened the lid and he had a pair of hush puppies, an apple and a pair of underpants. And he'd actually bought the wrong briefcase to the meeting. So I sat down, I went, and Doug shut the case down there. Well, did they bend us over?
They're sounding Greek more like it.
They screwed us for every cent we ever had, so we all shook hands and no one ever saw what was in the briefcase, and we limped back home, and they stitched us up beautifully. But so then we got into playing football and we stuck at that.
Yes, we are.
We know you are very educated. You private school boy.
Yeah, didn't you go to Geelong Grammar, the same school that Rupert Murdoch and Prince Charles went to?
Yes, and Mr. Kerry Packer.
Oh.
Yes, he went there.
We don't talk about him on this network.
we?
The only Kerry we talk about is Stokes.
Bro, I went to Geelong Grammar.
What, were you a janitor? What were you doing?
Interesting you say that. I was down there earlier this week and picked myself up a Tasmanian hue and pine lectern. And let me tell you, my contact at State Parliament is chomping at the bit.
Yes, Ma.
Mr. Sammy, your father teaches at the same school.
He did indeed.
Was he a good father?
Was he a good father?
Yes.
I thought you were going to say he was a good teacher. Well, he was a good father, yeah.
I don't care about teaching. I care
No,
about
he was
father.
a very good father. That's when discipline was discipline, and, you know...
Smack you over the head.
Well, not over the head, no, not so much the head, but the nether regions a few times.
Did you cop the big carved Fijian spoon and fork at the back of the head or the back of the legs?
Just the rule. Have you been smacked around a lot on the nether regions?
I have.
Have you?
Yeah, I have.
Do you like being smacked around? Do you like that sort of thing?
I don't mind that, to tell you the truth. It gets my back up. I get enough.
Back up?
Oh, sorry. Did that get your back up?
No,
Did it?
get your back down, I'd reckon.
Hey, Sam, I
Yes,
saw
bro.
you driving at the Grand Prix, bro. I was very impressed with your skill level. Now, let me tell you one thing. I had quite a bit of difficulty identifying your particular vehicle. So what I was thinking, perhaps, that a man of your stature could perhaps invest in something that would set him apart from the rest of the grid. Bearing that in mind, my friend, I would like to now present to you the latest collection of Aaron Skinstad. Ready, please, Mr. Music. Oh, yeah. For that first special date, Sam. Sexy for you. Yeah. Family get-togethers. DVA. And for all those formal occasions, Dr. Wall. And Sam, last but definitely not least, the designer himself, wearing the limited edition Sam Newman signature license plate. Bring him on out here, Arthur Skinstad wearing.
If I could give you a tip, if I wore it out, you'd have to hold it up the other way.
Nice one, mate.
Hence the term having a little head.
Ladies and gentlemen, please thank Sammy Newman. He'll be back after this break together with Annalise Braakensiek, Dr. Mary Coustas and Kimberly Joseph. Don't just go away. Australia, I'm here with the one and only Sam Newman. Sam?
Yes, sir.
You've been called a sexist, racist, homophobic, cradle-snatching, bigot, bore and politically incorrect, unmitigated pig. Is there anything they forgot?
Well, I think probably superior.
You are so up yourself, yes,
Tall.
very good booster. Sam, if I was to say you're a ladies' man, that'd be fair enough, wouldn't it?
As opposed to being interested in men.
Well, that was my next question.
Oh, really?
Yes. I mean, because you are a man's man as well. You've played over 300 games of AFL football. That's a lot of shower scenes. No, Sam, in those soapy moments, did you notice any movement at any particular private station of your own, if you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I haven't. Look, I say this, I'm happy to try it, but I never have. You've got a very charming cousin there that he's growing on me, and I've got a feeling something's growing on him while he's watching me.
He is. He's very curious, Dimi, aren't you?
I'm very happy with my rearing.
Thank you, darling. Now, Sam.
Yes, Effie.
I'm really glad we cleared that up.
Yes.
You know, because it's a question on most people's lips. Because, you know, you would be appealing to most people. I personally haven't done anything unhygienic, if you know what I'm saying. So I'm just asking on behalf of our curious viewers.
Yeah, no, I haven't either. Mind you, it's going to overtake me sooner or later. I'm the only heterosexual left in my street, so they're going to get me sooner or later.
Sam, I've done some simple mathematics. I mean, you've been divorced 3 times. That means you lost 3 houses. I mean, mate, seriously, you've got to marry a wog. Because when you marry a skip, you lose a house. But when you marry a wog, you inherit a block of units. Sure, they might be in the western suburbs, but at least it's in the market, if you know what I'm saying. And often the freeway access is excellent.
Sam, speaking of houses, bro, you had a giant face of Pamela Anderson on your house, huh? You must have been
on
pretty
my house,
cut.
unfortunately, yeah.
I'm down with that joke. Seriously. Now, you must have been really cut that it wasn't a 3-level dwelling.
No, mind you, if you came in the back entrance, it was an eye-opener.
Controversial. Hey, Sam.
I'm sure that it really justified her extensions.
Sam, how'd you get that through council? Because they kicked up a stink when I wanted to put an 18-story picture of myself out the front of the commission flats. I mean, the first 8 stories were just my face, but the other 10 stories was my hairs. Okay, family, question time. What have these things all got in common? The Beach Boys, Air Supply, Barry White, Michael Jackson and Sam Newman. Yes, dear.
I know. They all belong on Sammy's CD called I Do My Best Work After Midnight.
Bro, that sounds like the Sala sisters from flat 707.
Yeah,
Will you sing for us? Come on. Give us a song.
Yeah.
We want to hear you.
Come on, Sam.
You'll
Sing
be
us a
sorry.
song.
You'll be sorry you did want to hear me.
Oh my God, the beautiful Sammy Newman has to rack off after this. But before he goes, ladies and gentlemen, he's going to do a classic rendition in conjunction with our band Yasuyindi of the song I've Got Yous Under Our Skin. Over to you, Sammy.
I've got you under my skin. I have got you deep in the heart of me, so deep in my heart that you're really a part of me. I've got you under my skin. I tried so not to give in.
Not to give in.
I said to myself, this affair never will go so well.
You wish.
But why should I try to resist when, darling, I know damn well
Where you looking?
that I've got you down your chest, under my skin.
Ladies and gentlemen, please thank the beautiful Sammy Newman and our fantastic band Yasuyindi. What a legend. I'm having you.
Here in spite of a warning voice.
Oh, sorry, cuz. I was just bringing Annalise up. Yeah, I promised the Lebanese Connection tickets to the show, and I didn't realise that we overbooked, so I promised the next best thing, which was an up-close and personal with Annalise. Now, let me tell you, it's been 18 levels of sheer pleasure.
Hey, Dimi,
What's up?
we've got to do a show. This is very unprofessional. Hi, Annalise. Hey, listen, I'm going to go up to the roof and give you a big intro. I'll see you up there. Come on, Dimi.
Sorry, bro. Annalise, this has been like a religious experience for me. Seriously. But behold, as I part the Leb Sea.
Our next guest is a multilingual model, a big brain bongo player, and a rip curl wave catching beach babe, as well as an honorary wog. Please welcome to our show, Annalise Braakensiek.
Hello, darling.
Hello.
I know you don't like cow's milk, so I give you feta cheese from goat.
Espero estou feliz.
Paracaló!
She said, thank you very much. And my mum said, I appreciate it. Welcome to the show. Hello
Thank you.
and good thanks. Hey, Annalise, let's get down to the nitty-gritty.
Yeah.
I want to talk to you about something that's very close to you. A couple of things, actually, that are close to your heart. Your bazookas, are they real? Are they?
They are, babe.
They're real. Excellent. Excellent.
Yeah.
Miss
Yes, ma'am.
Braakensiek, you are a beautiful girl.
Thank you.
You must get your looks from your mother. My Effie, she gets her good looks from her mother.
And her sense of style from her auntie.
And her wangs from her dad's man boobs.
Hey, Dimi, at least I wasn't breastfed till I was 6.
Those were the days, my friend.
Annalise, you come from an interesting background. Czech/Nordic hippie background, right?
Yeah.
Didn't you used to go like on holidays in a big double-decker bus up to Byron Bay?
Yeah, we lived in a double-decker bus for quite some time. We travelled up and down the east coast of Australia.
Oh my God, it
Yeah.
sounds like on the buses. Did you ever watch that when you were little?
No, I didn't. We didn't have TV.
Oh, you
No.
didn't have TV,
No.
you didn't have a house?
No. 105.
Oh my God.
That's why I'm in showbiz. No, it was beautiful. It was a really amazing way to grow up, and I'm really grateful for it.
And is that why you're into the beach? Because you used to go up and down the coast a lot?
Yeah, I love the beach.
Yeah.
It just gives me a sense of serenity, and especially living in Sydney with so much work, it's just a really nice way to chill out and get some fresh air. So.
Yeah, we used to go to the beach as well, except we used to have like a large convoy of station wagons and the whole street used to come. It was so excellent, yeah. And we didn't go to the beach, we'd go to the park across the road and we'd eat a lot of the time. It was very cute. Yes, Buck?
Yes, us Greeks, we used to bring the lamb on the spit.
But the Aussies, we used to bring the keg of beer.
Yeah. And the Lebs, they used to bring a vast array of knives.
Miss Braakensiek, I hear you in that cooking show, Pizza.
Ma, it's not a cooking show, it's a series, and now it's a very successful movie.
Yeah. Annalise, I watch heaps and heaps and heaps of TV, and let me tell you, Pizza is my favourite show.
Cool.
I mean, a lot of people knock reality television, but you can't write that stuff, can you?
They do. They do write that stuff.
As if. You're going to tell me that John Edwards doesn't actually cross over.
Miss Braakensiek, you speak 5 languages, yes?
Yes.
Τι ωραία, έχουμε μια πολύ όμορφη και έξυπνη κοπέλα που μιλάει τα ελληνικά.
No, Ma, chillax already. I don't think Annalise speaks Greek, do you?
No, I don't. I know 3 words. I lived in Athens for quite some time for modelling, and I know Farasopoli and Paragalo, and I know Calzone.
I teach you good Greek word.
Okay.
Fai.
Yeah, fai means eat, and it's my mother's favourite word. She reckons that anyone who's awake and not chewing is anorexic. It's true.
It's true.
You don't have to worry about me, believe me. I love my food.
Annalise, you and me are obviously stunning-looking people, architecturally freakish, okay? And what people don't realise is that with looks like this come hassles.
Yep.
Wasn't it really dangerous for you one time when you were in Morocco?
Yeah, it was actually. I was booked to do a modelling job through Germany, but I had to arrive a day later because I was in the Bahamas already. So I was travelling there solo, obviously, and I was like, oh my God, it's the first time to a North African continent. I want to be respectful to their culture and I have to cover up, and, you know, it's a lot different to our culture.
Of course.
So I was having, you know, caftans and flared baggy pants and a sarong wrapped around.
Oh my God, sounds very Demis Roussos with a hint of Colleen McCulloch.
Beautiful.
Yes.
And no, seriously, the only part of my body you could see was my eyes. And I hopped into the taxi and I knew I had to go, and I found out how much it was going to cost me. And this taxi driver was just like salivating, you know, I could see him in the rear vision mirror just looking at me. And he was like, oh, you're so beautiful, I want to marry you, you know. And I'm like, oh, no, I'm married. And he goes, you have children? I'm like, yeah, I've got like 7 children, you know.
I've got heaps of stretch marks and cellulitis.
Exactly, I've got National Geographic boobs. And he just was going on about my eyes being green, and he thought I was an angel, and he's like, I want to marry you, and he was just going berserk. And next thing I know, I noticed like a guy coming next to us in a camel, and then another man in the veils. It was like something out of National Geographic. It was so surreal, and I started getting a bit frightened as there's more and more men coming next to us. It was an hour and a half away, and I knew it was only half an hour. Anyway, he finally dropped me somewhere, and I ran into the hotel, and it wasn't where I was meant to be whatsoever. And the concierge is like, what are you doing? Hurry, and chucked me into another room. And he said, he's trying to sell you. He's trying to sell you off for camels. Oh my God, just get me out of here.
Yes, dear.
You know, Annalise, I read in paper that in 2001 you were voted 4th most sexiest woman on this planet. But this year you were voted 7th most sexiest woman on the planet. What happened?
Yeah, how much do you feel knowing that there are 6 sexier people on the planet than you? You must be spinning badly.
Oh, babe, I don't know. You can't take it too seriously, can you? I think it's hilarious that people even vote me, and I'm really grateful for it, but no.
Did you mention
Yeah, I said next year.
Next year. Okay, thanks. Okay. Yes, Dimi?
Annalise, you've modelled with some of the world's top photographers, yeah?
Yeah.
Perhaps you could help me with an upcoming shoot that I've organised. Yes, my friends.
Oh, my God, I'm afraid.
What do you reckon? You'd possibly be interested?
You have to talk to my agent.
Perhaps you can pass this message on to them.
Yeah.
Picture this. Tropical beach hideaway. Heaps of string bikinis and cocktails aplenty. It's a think piece on contemporary women's role in society, juxtaposing beach culture with the industrial cities of Newcastle and Wollongong. Interested?
Oh, it's fantastic.
Unreal. So you'll be involved? Yeah, let's do it. Yeah.
Okay.
Just remember to use the flash break. Seriously. Come on. Work in this. Come on, wait, more face. I'm hot.
Oh my God. Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Make love to the camera, baby.
Yeah. Alrighty. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back with Dr. Harry Cooper and Kimberly Joseph. Don't use go away.
Dr. Harry. Yasu.
How are you?
Good to see you.
Come in.
Thank you.
I was just on the phone to my cousin Constantine in Greece.
Yeah?
Apparently, a bit of Mount Olympus fell onto his favorite donkey. You tell him how to fix for him.
Hello.
Hey,
Yeah, how
Dr.
fat?
Harry, hi. Hi,
This is a very fat
Cousin
donkey.
Constantine.
I know, but not now. He's a guest.
Oh,
Sorry. He gets a bit excited. Obviously, you
hope
met
he's
my
okay.
father, Nietzsche. And Dr.
Yeah.
Harry, this is my mother, Pop.
Hello.
I'm so glad you're here. Thank God.
Good to see you. What is the problem?
Because I have problem with varicose veins.
No, Ma. This is an animal doctor.
Yeah, show me the...
I know you don't want to see this. Oh, God.
Terrible.
Does. She does.
Yeah, he's an animal doctor, Ma.
That doesn't matter.
Even better because
Why?
Because my mule Sula in Greece, you don't know her, but she's got varicose veins too.
Okay, so that means we need 2 pairs of support stockings, especially for mules.
Extra large for me.
What about the mule?
Doesn't matter.
Oh.
Dr. Harry, let's go upstairs.
Okay.
We're going to give you a big intro.
Can I give you this?
Oh.
Just a little present from Tasmania. Okay.
Thanks for doing the
Okay,
show.
come on,
I really
let's go.
appreciate it.
That's my pleasure.
Hey, you're really good looking in real life.
Come on.
Welcome back, Australia. My next guest is a true Aussie legend. He's an ex-surfer, piano player who's into animals and status quo. Please welcome the Harrys of Harry Practices, the one and only Dr. Harry's Coopers.
Thank you. This one for me?
Dr. Harry.
Yes.
Your favorite drink, whiskey?
Oh, good.
With ouzo chaser.
It's a big chaser, isn't
A hell
it?
of a big treasure. I'd have to be caught when he finally catches up with me.
Doctor, hello, good thanks.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, good on you. You are so cute.
Why?
I don't know.
You need glasses like me.
Oh, no, look at you. You're all cord and check and you're as busy as a little beaver, whatever
I'm old,
that
fat and
means.
50. Cut it
You
out.
are not. Don't I'm flirting with you. And I don't do that very often.
I can feel that.
Hey, Dr. Harry, thanks for dropping in, but you do a lot of that, don't you, dropping in? What's been the most hilarious house call you've ever made?
I went to one in Adelaide. It was right out in the suburbs.
Yeah.
So, when you're going a long way away, you want to make sure someone's home. So I rang up 7 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
This bloke answers the phone. Someone, let's go. We'll be there in 20 minutes. Get there. Nobody's there. Just this dog going at the window.
He does his own sound effects.
Crazy,
How
you know?
good is this guest?
So I said, we're going to go back and see this dog because this dog's supposed to eat people when they walk in the door. 8 o'clock at night, I ring. A girl answers the phone. I go, oh, sorry, wrong number, right? Say to the boys, 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, Sunday morning, we're going to be knocking on this door, right?
So we're there with a mission.
Wait a minute. 10:07, I'm knocking on the door, right?
Yes.
Okay? Nothing happens. The dog's going at the window again.
More
okay?
sound effects.
Yeah. Knock again. And you listen. And you think you hear something coming. She opened and closed the door with one motion. She only used one word. You can imagine what that was. She didn't have any clothes on. She was stark naked.
Oh, God. You're expecting a naked chef.
I think she just did it accidentally, you know.
she?
Just reflexively. She'd been in bed for an hour. She'd been to a ball and she got home at 6 o'clock. I'm there at 7 o'clock. And the dog's jumping all over me. I said, what's up with the dog? It's supposed to eat people. She says, only when my mother's here.
The dog doesn't like the mother.
Well, it loves the mother but protects the mother. But when the mother's not there, dog loves everybody.
Oh, there you go. Yes, Dimi.
So, bro, your name's Harry, and you're off Harry's practice.
That's right.
What a coincidence, bro.
Dr. Harry, you have greyhounds?
Yes.
My ex-husband, Trevor, he have a greyhound called Wine. A filthy, disgusting, smelly creature. But the greyhound, he not too bad.
Dr. Harry, you live on a farm in Tasmania with 130 animals, yes?
130
Have you counted them up?
animals.
There's a hell of a lot of animals there. They breed too, you know. That's the problem.
130 animals.
Yeah.
Dr. Caddy,
Yeah.
your neighbours not complain.
No, my neighbour's got about 12,000 acres. He wouldn't care what I had.
You know what? We have complaints from the neighbours here, all the people in the flats, because we had one turkey running around the flat for 1 week before Christmas.
And it was still running around.
Not for long.
You said that you got 130 animals, yeah?
Yeah, mate.
Do you think that you could spare a few pelts?
Pelts, skins.
Because my mate Andre Radicic's warehouse of moccasins and chandeliers is running dangerously low on product.
Could you help him out, Doc?
He wants me to skin a few animals. Is that what he's saying?
I think that's what he's saying.
What do you reckon, bro?
We could come to an arrangement.
Hey, Dr. Harry,
I've seen you around these streets, my friend. Making house calls.
hey, Dr. Harry, didn't you have a particularly close relationship with a favourite pet of yours, Ginger Lashes, but there was some traumatic situation that nearly tore you apart? Do you want to tell us that story?
Yeah, sad story, though.
It is. I don't care.
We had a bushfire go through where I used to live in Sydney many years ago, and when I got home, the fire was 2 kilometres down the road. It had burnt out 17 houses, and the posts on my back veranda were alight. So I reckon if I'd been 20 minutes later, I'd have lost the house. So I'm hunting around for something to put it out. There was an old bath with water in it. Put it out. Surveyed the place. I'd lost a lot of animals, lost about 20-odd dogs, 500 budgerigars, lots and lots of animals. It was pretty distressing stuff. But I had one particular greyhound that I was very fond of. Her name was Ginger Lashes, and she was a beautiful red colour, and I'd imported her from England.
Yeah.
I'd raised her over there. And so she, to me, was something very special. And she wasn't there, and I couldn't find her anywhere. And it was very tragic, and I don't think I've ever been as depressed in my life as I was. And I was sitting on the front veranda, and I looked down the driveway, and I see these 2 little kids coming down the driveway, dusty little driveway, with this dog on a bit of rope. And I started to cry.
Oh.
Because I'm a terrible softie.
Are you going to cry now?
I probably will. I tell the story.
Don't all cry with you too.
So,
we've got to get some wipers on those
the
glasses.
kids have walked the dog up, and I'm sitting on the front veranda, you know, and I've just cried because this is my favourite dog, and she's come back, you know, and she just walked up to me, and I took my glasses off, and she just started to lick the tears away from my eyes, you know, and I just, Ginger, I said, you're back. Just great.
Dr. Caddy.
Yeah?
I love you.
Don't tell everybody.
Here, darling. Take your glasses off first. Excellent.
Oh, take it easy.
Here, darling.
Why, are they limited?
Put it in my pocket.
Oh, thanks.
Thank you, darling.
She's very good like that, my
She's
mother.
terrific, your mum. She's wonderful, isn't she?
For being such a wonderful guest on our show, we've pre-prepared this proppage earlier because we know how much you love surfing and how much you love hats and hairs, and we're a very hairs-proud family, so this is a gift from us to you. What do you reckon, Doc?
I reckon it's fantastic.
Oh, isn't it fantastic? Well, I think he's a little overwhelmed, ladies and gentlemen. And on that note, we're going to go to a break and we'll be right back with Kimberly Joseph. Don't you go away. Okay, I'll give you an autograph, but get in line and no pushing in. What do you mean? Come on. Yeah, give us your autograph. Hey, wow. Kimberly, hi. How are you? Welcome to the show.
Quick,
I'm obviously in the right place.
Oh my God, the show's starting. Kimberly hasn't got time for autographs. Sorry about that. Come up on the way back.
Behold.
Hey, Dimi. Kimberly Joseph's here. Rack off with all due respect. Next up, we have an ex-McDonald's Employee of the Month, a Swiss boarding school goody-goody, and a Sydney-side skinny dipper. Please welcome onto the show the cold feet and hot looks of Kimberly Joseph. Hello, Kimberly. Good, thanks.
Very well.
Very well. You're looking grouse. Hey, congratulations on that TV series, Cold Feet.
Have you been watching?
Oh, I love it. Kimberly,
Hot cup of tea, darling.
Is it sweet?
Very sweet. And this is for your cold feet.
no, Ma. My mother thinks that cold feet is a condition. Ma, it's actually a TV series that delves into the trials and tribulations of relationships, both through hilarity and poignancy. Hey, Kimberly, I didn't know you were poignant. You don't look poignant.
I've worn the poignant dress, though.
Hey, so, Kimberly, tell us about Cold Feet. Were you excited about it when it came up?
I was amazingly excited. I mean, largely due to the fact that I had no idea about the show. Yeah, my agent actually didn't know. He actually thought that it was a presenting role. And then he faxed me through the sides and it was a great show. So 2 weeks later, I found myself in Manchester.
Because it's hugely popular in Britain, that show, isn't it?
It's massive. It has about 10 million viewers.
Coincidentally, it's a Channel 7 show as well. God, they know talent. Now, Kimberly, with Cold Feet, you shot some of that in Sydney, didn't you?
We did.
And you had to do, like, a skinny dipping scene in that. So it wasn't just your feet that was cold. It must have been your bits and bobs as well. Were you packing them?
I was a little bit. I'd never had to be naked before, so it was a little bit nerve-wracking, but I managed to position myself in the pool on top of a lilo. Well, not on top, obviously, because then you would have seen my bits.
Everything.
But, yeah, the lilo was here. But the boys had to come running into the pool, so, of course, I had a bird's-eye view.
And what did they sort of guard anything? Did they,
Well, James Nesbitt, he was quite happy to free ball, so to speak, into the pool. And John Thompson, however, was he had to tape his bits up. And apparently he's quite well endowed, but didn't get to see it because his girlfriend said, I'm the only one who's allowed to see your bits.
Well, was there a lot of tape? That might be a lot of tape. Now, Kimberly, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the fact that the show is English, and you're an Aussie chick, but you actually went for the audition in LA, didn't you?
I did. Well, I'm living in Los Angeles.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, I was based there at the time because I was trying to get my green card. And, yeah, I managed to go for the audition in Los Angeles. So I mean, there's so many Australians there, so it's the perfect place to search.
You went on your own, so that must have been nerve-wracking. Like, what was the first day like?
Well, it's always a little bit nerve-wracking turning up in a place, you know, being fresh off the boat. And
yeah, my parents experienced that.
Yeah,
in the
I bet they
50s.
did.
Yeah.
I actually ran into, I was going into an agency to drop off my show reel, and I met this guy, and he said, I'm a mind reader. You're going to the 28th floor, obviously, because I was young and I had a tape with me. I was going to the agency. He said, come into my office and think of a number, think of a letter. So I thought of K and 2. So I went into his office and he wrote down K and 2. So I was very impressed. And he said, please come for dinner with me. And I said, I don't go for dinner with old men. And he said, please join me.
I'm surprised he didn't already know that.
Kimbos.
Yeah. Kimbo, I like that.
Being one of your TV peers and desperate to crack it in America, I was wondering whether or not you could take my show reel.
Absolutely. I'll present that to the clairvoyant, maybe.
Yes, it's actually, it's a little black and white and a little grainy, but hey, what can you do about security cameras? You know?
15 minutes of fame.
Exactly. Yes, dear.
I have to really ask you this. Is it true that you prefer Aussie men to English men?
It is.
No.
Well, Greek men, ultimately.
What is it with anyone who sits in this chair?
They love Greek
say
men.
that.
Really?
I'm the ultimate cyborg for you there.
I have to have a look at the tape.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, Dimi.
Kimberly, I understand that you like animals.
Yeah, do you?
I do love animals, yes.
We are all animal lovers on the couch, particularly Dr. Harry, which, if you have a look, this is him.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, this is him saying goodbye to an old friend. Yes.
Did you colour that?
Yes, I did.
Oh, gee, you did well.
And this is you at a office Christmas party. Yes, and this is you. This is you at your school reunion.
Oh my God, that's a classic. Hey, Kimberly, you know when you were a young girl, you started working at the age of 5, didn't you? Where were you working?
I was actually working at my father's McDonald's franchise. I used to take orders at the drive-thru and I used to clean the restaurant and stuff. Cheap labour.
Kimberly. Oh, Kimbo.
Yeah.
I take orders at Macca's too, bro.
Do you? How long have
Seriously.
you been there for?
Well, it depends what time I arrive, but what I usually do is I park at the end of the drive-thru lane, right?
Yeah.
And the car goes through, someone else's car goes through, and they place an order. When they're paying at the first window, I reverse back to the pickup window and drive off with their meals. True.
I like your style.
Well, sure, you may end up with an overabundance of hot apple pies, but have you seen the figurines lately? They move.
Have you seen your figure lately, though?
Well, bro. I did a photo shoot earlier with Annalise, which I'll be releasing via the internet.
Oh my God, I forgot to mention the most important thing. You were the chick from the Gladiators, were you? What's it like working with Russell Crowe? I mean, seriously, I'm very curious.
No, see, I did the Gladiators show, which was, you know, with all the muscle-bound men and women. Russell Crowe was actually in the film. I unfortunately wasn't.
Yeah, good research, Dimi.
But Miss Kimberly, you were in a television show about Hercules. Hercules is great Greek god.
True.
Do you like him?
I played Nemesis.
Hey, did you have to pass him?
I did.
Oh, did he try to slip the tongue in?
He did actually slip the tongue in.
Did he?
I was quite happy with that, though.
Were you?
Yeah, very sexy man.
Oh, no. Yes, Dimi?
Kimbo Serrani. Speaking of tongues,
Yes.
you and I have something in common.
Tu parles français?
Oui.
Ah, très bien.
We both have talented tongues.
Oh, true. I thought you meant languages, because I speak French and Spanish.
Yeah.
A little bit of German doesn't go astray.
Would you like to have
Do you want to have a bit of a competition?
Oh, is that a challenge?
Yes.
Absolutely.
You go
Gladiators,
first.
are you ready?
Go for it. What can you do? What one's that?
Interesting.
The sausage.
Oh, the sausage.
And only 1 in 100 people can do that.
What's that one called?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
But it looks not bad, and the boys quite like it.
The upside down tongue, both ways.
From side to side.
Very
tongue.
ambidextrous.
And I can do a little chair as well, see?
Show us the chair. Oh, look at that. It's very much in a retro style.
Unreal, Kim Boo Boo. I can do the maple leaf. Watch.
I was born in Canada, so I appreciate that.
Oh, perhaps
how
we
apt.
could recreate the Garden of Eden.
You never
I
know.
would be Adam and you could be Eve.
On that highly intellectual and creative note, we're going to take a short break, but don't you go away because there's more.
Thanks for coming on our Effie show. This is a bottle of my homemade Retsina. Very nice.
But Dr. Harry, better for polishing silver with.
Brilliant idea for Hollywood film. It has everything. Beautiful woman, bastard husband, greyhound scandal. Will you take it for me?
Can I play a role in it?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Brexy. Here's that weekly planner that we shot earlier. Yeah.
Oh my God, you look hot.
Correct. I think you'll like what I've done with Shrove Tuesday.
Hey, everyone, thanks for coming on the show. I really appreciate it.
Bye-bye.
So good to see you.
Bye.
Bye. See you, Kimberly. See you, Doctor. Bye. See you, Annalise. Stay ace.
Yes, I'll see you. I will see you. Yeah, you still got it.
How can one person give so much and still have so much left to give? It's true.
Let's eat, guys.